Hey guys, I'm here, and I know I've been doing a video for a while. I'm at work, so I have my security camera right here, so I'm looking as I go, see people coming in. But I want to do this video tonight. It's really about really seeing things in perspective, especially if you're coming from a background of abuse. Because a lot of times when you have gone into a relationship and abuse takes place, you're not in a state of mind where you feel like you can get out of. And a lot of times when you've gone through the nature of abuse, you feel like as though this is how it's supposed to be, when really that's not normal. And many of us who have grown up in this, like you see my videos, have felt as though we are going to be victims all our lives. No, the only way you can stay victim is if you let these thoughts take root into your own core. And when you let these things take root into your own core, you're letting this have power over you. The only way you're going to get out of it is when you realize that you're not going to have power. You're not going to have this thing take control over your life. And many of us who have grown up in abusive dynamics, my hair is a total disaster. I don't like it. When you're going through the change in your life, you have to realize that the only way things are going to take into effective change is when you start doing the inner healing work. People say, oh, the only way you're gonna ever change is if you move out. Well, no, the change starts within you and your current stance. And not many people have the strong roots in this. This is why I don't always agree with like a lot of psychologists stating that if you stay in your same root environment, you're never gonna change. No, you can change. It's the determination that you really want this to have taken effect, that you really want this to change. This is why I don't take things in face value. I take it through experience, and a lot of times I've noticed that too. For me, when it comes to changing and developing my own core, it's not about reacting. It's about taking a stance and saying like, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. I am not going to let this affect me anymore. And a lot of times when you've grown up with emotionally immature parents, they expect you to react, but that's how they acted before. But one thing I realized is that I will not tolerate when anybody pokes a finger at me. I will record everything that goes on and I will share it to the world, because this is what it is like living with this. And especially when I'm coming from a family dynamic that says they're called Christians, when really they don't practice what they preach. They're just hypocrites in disguise as Christians. So growing up in that, I think that a lot of people misconstrue the nature that you have to stay in that victim mentality. You choose to stay in that victim mentality. You make choices every day that you choose based upon the experience that you have. And you have to realize that you need to, in order for this to fucking change, is when you take initiative. And the only way you take initiative is that I am not going to stay a victim in my current stance. But if the abuse is so bad that you have to leave, then leave. Find a shelter, find a friend, tell somebody. But if you know the nature that this is where I need to be right now, and people think you're fucking crazy, let them think you're fucking crazy. Because you know what? In the end, it's what you have to do, what is right for you. It's like right now, like I'm surviving in my current situation because after what I've been through long time, 8 years ago, that it's taking effect to me now, and I'm trying to move out of the situation that I'm in so I can progress in a way that I can live and save and be able to be more independent down the road. And it's going to take time. It takes a lot of effort, and it's sometimes exhausting for me because I just wish someone would be there for me and understand and just take my hand and guide me through it. No, but that's not going to happen. So choices are made based upon what you do, how you react, how you decide to go about your own life. You make those choices, and whatever choice you make, you can change them. You don't always have to react to those around you. You can gray rock people. There's always plenty of information. But you have to do what's best for you. And if you're repeating the same cycle over and again, it's the karmic lesson is trying to teach you a lesson to help you to change for the better. Karma is not bad. It's a lesson that you need to learn from. And whatever experience you have to realize that the experience is there to teach you something, whatever that is. So if people tell you that you can't change where you are, show them that you can change where you are. This is why I don't take this in face value. I've seen many people and psychologists that say you can't change in your current environment because you're still recreating the same past in the present. Yeah, you can still do that when you go outside of your current environment and then you start realizing that this is not healthy at all either. Because it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset. It's how your mindset thinks. And when your mindset sees it in that way, it believes it. But once you change that mindset of yours, you can get out of that. And you're really like, oh, crap, I can change for the better. It's about being aware. And once you're aware that this is happening, okay, I'm making the change in my life. I'm realizing that I'm not going to constantly stay stuck in this pattern that I have created. Anyways, I think I have some customers. I just hope that this helps you and put things into perspective for you. And I hope that this video does help for those who are watching, because you need to know that change starts with you. It starts with how you see things. It's about like breaking the mentality of victimhood and making that first step, that first baby step that you need to do, and slowly, gradually getting to the point where you want to be. And for me, it was never easy. And it took a lot of work. A lot of hard work for 4 years to develop that stance of I want to do better for myself. I want to do better for my son. The only way that's going to be is when you change your mindset and show awareness and share these experiences with others. Share your story. So I hope this video helps. I have to go back to work because I have a customer coming. Let's see, we're here. And I hope that you have a great day. And I will talk to you guys real soon. Have a great day, guys.